Wake up, kids, it's Joe and Nick for your weekend vacation. Grab your stool, squat on down for crappy animation. Let the gangsta commentary prop open your eyelids and watch some TV shows that have it even worse than they did. So fill your bowls, use your spoons, it's Saturday morning cartoons. Joe Saturday is here, we're full of fear, cause Joe's already on the 7th beer. Hello, well, girls, we've prepared so long, we even wrote this song, but there's still so much that can go wrong. Hello, well, girls, hello, well, girls.
Happy Saturday. Good morning.
It's Melinda Kahn. Hello, Melindas. Yes, you made it out here. Holy shit. They're all here.
Welcome. This is the show where we watch terrible, forgettable, sometimes great Saturday morning cartoons from our childhoods. My name's Nick. We got Joe over here.
Hi.
We got George, and all the way from Columbus, Ohio, Professor Caitlin McGurk is here.
The
Welcome,
gang's all
Caitlin.
here. Hot diggity. Did anybody wear pajamas today? Stand up. I want to see the. Oh yeah.
All right,
you're wearing your
who are the
pajamas.
pajama?
Stand up and take a spin. I want to see the
Oh.
pajama wearers. So you actually walked through Brooklyn wearing that, right? You actually did. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Very well done. Joe wore half pajamas today. I think that was.
Honestly, I lost my shirt before we were coming here, and like I had no idea where it went. And then I was like, "But you gave me this gift. Do you remember this?" This is
I did, yeah.
the
It was still in the
Budweiser-
package.
Yeah.
It was either that or a pickle barrel, so you came in that today.
Exactly. So it's a little tight. It's a little tight, but it's fine.
Well, at the beginning of the show, we talk about what we're drinking from or eating, so I'm just going to say that I have a bona fide hunk mug to start off. I don't think anyone can argue that's 100% hunk. And it also has this must have been a Spencer gift. It says, actually, I'm not even thirsty. I just like this mug.
Oh, sexual man. So I forgot to bring a mug, and Caitlin was like, "Oh, I have an extra Ziggy mug for you." So of course
Never travel without one.
Of course you had an extra Ziggy mug, and it's Ziggy on the toilet, and he's
Perfect for Joe.
sad because he ran out of toilet paper. Yeah, that's Ziggy.
If only
so,
he had a bidet like you do.
Yeah.
And
What-
since we're at MelindaCon, I have my Melinda-made mug, possibly from a Melinda in this audience. For
Yes, hey, how about that?
So much.
Thank you.
This is like, I thought if I got too nervous about being in front of a live audience, I could just look at this mug and pretend that I'm on Zoom. So thank you for the reminder. It's really
go.
nice.
It's a picture of you,
Right.
picture of George, a picture of George, holding a picture of all of you.
Oh,
Right.
like a
And
portal
now
is
someone
gonna.
needs to take a picture here.
Yeah.
Go,
And
let's
then
do
I
that
also
afterwards.
have my Melinda-made bowl.
Oh, yeah, that's with the rainbow. And what are you eating out of the bowl, by
Right,
the way?
so I did bring my own cereal. I've got some Snoop cereal, Frosted Drizzlers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that a for real one, or is it like a joke cereal, or is it
It's
like
a
can you
real
actually
one.
buy it at stores?
You can buy it at a ShopRite, which is what I did.
A
And
ShopRite?
it's Snoop Dogg's brand, actually. So
Oh.
it's Broadest Food. Which
Is it for real?
Yep,
It's really
his
Snoop
actual
Dogg's?
last name.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Frosted Drizzlers. You used to be able to get one of those on any corner in New York pre-Giuliani.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I hear
Some
you.
local humor.
It's a
I hear
local
ya.
reference.
Yeah.
George,
Yeah.
stand more in the light here because we're losing you on the side there.
Creep in the light.
Oh, boy.
No.
You're good.
Yeah.
Are you in? Are you on?
Lucky Charms s'mores. Is that a thing?
Yes.
And my cup I got at the market just now. It says trick, treat, eek. And that's my live, laugh, love for 20
Trick, treat, eek? Okay. Eat, pray, love. Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. We because we're watching a cartoon that actually came on VHS but was broadcast on all 4 major networks. This is Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue, and this is
Some fans here.
45-minute long cartoon that is I think the death knell for the drug war. And so I thought I'd show we start off with a really psychedelic cereal commercial. So let's bring down the lights.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies, the part of this complete breakfast that goes... Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Have you heard how good they are?
So normal cereal, but the commercial was pretty psychedelic. I
That's
thought.
pretty trippy, yeah.
Yeah. And as we all know, and as we'll learn here, in order for anything to be creative and interesting, drugs have to be involved, right? So this cartoon that we're going to watch today, well, here's the promo for it. Let's watch this.
Today, calling all families to watch one very special show.
So what's the big attraction?
It's your favorite cartoon characters all together for a very important reason.
Drugs, bud.
That's silly. How would they know? Fasten your seatbelts.
It's Cartoon All-Stars to the rescue today.
So like I said, this aired on all 4 networks and cable networks. So Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS all simulcast this. And I think part of the deal, this was April 12th, 1990, was they got to have all their best cartoons in one place. So Smurfs was NBC, but CBS had the Chipmunks and
Like how many lawyers were involved in this? Do you think?
the
That
credits
must have
are
just
mostly law teams, yeah.
Oh man.
So this is like the Avengers Endgame of cartoons. Look at all the heavy hitters here. This is the TV guide here. And I love the art actually on this character, Smoke. That's like the bad drug influence that we'll get to meet. But here's all the cartoon characters. We got Muppet Babies. Cheer for your favorites here. Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters. This is the Chipmunks.
Not so much.
He likes the Chipmunks.
The Smurfs.
Two people like the Chipmunks. More than I expected.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Okay.
Everybody likes the old adventures.
Garfield and Friends. Okay. DuckTales.
There you go.
Ooh. And then we got the actual Looney Tunes. We got Daffy and Bugs here.
Forget his name,
What's
Brian.
Sorry.
That guy.
There's a little cartoon called Alf the Animated Series.
Elf's in this?
Oh yeah. And this is the only reason this got queued up. And so of course all the voice talents are involved here too. We like to talk. Here's Paul Fusco with Alf, and I like the staging. And I noticed that I was trying to get a picture of Lorenzo Music, the voice of Garfield, and it's the same fucking pose. I don't know if this was intentional.
I want to know what's going on in that room they're all coming out of.
Yeah, exactly. Here's another voice talent, I guess, in the same pose. This is Jim Cummings, who I love the voice of Winnie the Pooh. I mean, just that sort of reedy, sort of gentle Winnie the Pooh voice. He's in there. This is Smoke. Did anybody know who this voice was? Yeah, this is George
Patton. That's immediately knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of you.
Prequel to Angus.
Yeah, this is before Angus. We gotta get your mic working. All right, this is. Then I can't remember who does the voice of Baby Kermit, Slimer, and Hefty Smurf. Does anybody? I don't know. Is this?
FrankWelker.jpg does. That's right.
I think I saw him in the audience over there too.
There he is. Oh, second row. Good seat for Frank there.
Special
Yeah.
guest.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Did everybody get their FrankWelker.jpg stickers? Okay, good. All right. All right, then. This aired. I'm going to show part 1 of it, and there's musical songs. There's some heavy-hitting talent in this, and it's all going to scare us straight. Are we ready for Cartoon All-Stars?
Let's do it. Bring it on.
Okay.
Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue is the powerful story of
All
a
cartoons
teenager
should start this way.
dealing with drug and alcohol abuse.
Some of your favorite cartoon characters will help you understand how drugs and alcohol can ruin your life. So watch the program.
They did not
Talk
play this
about
for
it
their
with your
son.
family.
And make the right decision.
Do you think
Stay
they actually
away
watched
from
the
drugs and
cartoon?
alcohol.
And my favorite, Alf.
I'm bored already.
Sun rises on one of George's backgrounds.
done already? I was smurfing like a baby. Great Smurfs! Corey's piggy
Off to
bank
Freddy's
song.
bar.
Is this in the same world as what we opened up to, or
It's
is
in
this
the comic
world?
book pages.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't clear to you?
I wasn't paying attention.
Hurry, my little Smurfs! Corey's been robbed, and we must wake her up.
Why is he taking a shirt?
Oh, I get it. I see now.
Coming out of the pages.
Huh?
Okay, this has to be Nick's bedroom.
I
Frame
do
5 by
have the
7.
frame. I'm hoping one day he'll come to life.
You want to help track down the thief, Garfield?
Hey, going through life with a
Why does he
blue
look so
lampshade
ripped?
is work enough. Wake me when the lasagna comes.
Let me rephrase that. Do you want to help, or do you want to be lunch?
This is like watching a weird
My
dream.
luck to be
Well,
stuck
the
on
whole
a
thing
with a
is-
squishy alien.
Do you have a Garfield lamp, Caitlin?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, next
Do
to my
you for
Garfield
real?
phone.
Did you bring it with you?
No, sorry.
Simon, let's help
Boo.
catch the thief! An excellent opportunity to be of service. But where's Alvin? Alvin! Busy! There's someone who needs your help! What? Another autograph hound? Come on! Hey! Wait a minute! Put me down!
Okay, question. Fuck, marry, kill. Simon, Theodore, or Alvin?
Can we kill them all?
It's a kid's show.
Can we fuck them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dave has to watch.
Steady, my little Smurfs! Steady!
Oh my goodness! I'm not late for
Sleep on a
breakfast.
ravioli.
Am I?
Oh, Pooh. It's perfectly obvious we're trying to wake Corey up, but we're not trying hard enough. Come on down there, you're not pushing.
Get to the drugs already.
We'll have to wait till part 2, I
Perhaps if
think.
we wake up Kermit, Kermit will wake up Corey. Sheesh! I hate when that happens.
Welker?
Why did I set the alarm
Kermit's
on a
voice
Saturday?
in Muppet Babies?
I think so, yeah. He did it in this anyway. And
Why is there a
also,
horn of plenty on there?
that lamp was a horn of plenty.
My bank! Someone took my bank!
The sound of a breaking piggy, if ever I've heard one.
Two sounds you can't miss. A breaking piggy and the sizzle of hot lasagna.
I don't like the looks of this.
Neither do I. No food in sight.
Somebody's coming!
Here comes the Joe Pickett of our story.
Like, can you hit pause? What do you think the drug is going to be? And I've never seen this before. This is the first time I've ever watched it. What do you think is it going to be like hardcore? Are they going to go heroin, or are they going to go like? Are they going to do weed? I mean, most people here have probably seen this already, but handful of pills. Yeah, generic pills. Yeah, that's a good call. I'll go with that.
Nope, it's DMT.
There must be $20 in here, easy.
I can't believe it! Corey's own brother?
Wally never did this sort of thing to the beeve.
Michael?
Not a found footage show without the mention of the beef.
I'm just looking for... Is that my
What fell out of the beef?
I told you to stay out. It fell. I was just trying to fix it.
Is he kidding? It fell from my dresser into your room? You took it. And what's in that box?
None of your business. And keep your hands off.
Magic the Gathering cards.
Like, what is that, though?
Wait, no, I can't. It's going to go back to it.
Okay, all right.
Conducting a major chemistry experiment, or this is a serious no-no.
Toto, something tells me we're not in cartoon territory anymore.
What's that funny smell? I hate to suggest this, but my guess would be marijuana. An unlawful substance used to experience artificial highs. You're acting really...
Definitely kill Theodore.
Of course he's a narc. All right, do you want me to go back to the...
Doesn't that imply that they've seen drugs before, though, if they recognize drugs?
like.
Well, he's a nerd.
None of your business.
He's studied
and
drugs.
keep your hands off.
Look at this mystery box.
I know.
Is that like burlap in a little?
Yeah, I don't know what the burlap. I don't know what the bottom left is either.
Like
What
a
is-
pocket vibrator or something?
It's birth control pills.
A Popat.
Those joints. Joints make sense to me. but none of
Joints.
yeah.
But what is that little? It's like a little.
Tiny sleeping bag?
Yeah.
When you shirt down like Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Rolling papers.
Yeah, rolling papers, I guess.
Will
but
they ever explain this, Nick? Are we going to learn what this
the
bottom
most
left thing
the
is?
most you get is Simon's wager here.
All this for? Either someone's conducting a major chemistry experiment, or this is a serious no-no.
Toto, something tells me we're not in cartoon territory anymore.
Didn't get a laugh the second time either.
I hate to suggest this, but my guess would be marijuana. An unlawful substance used to experience artificial highs.
You're acting really weird.
So who asked you?
If you wanted some money, you could have said something. Are you feeling okay? What's wrong with your eyes?
Nothing. Leave me alone, will ya?
Michael, you always tell me everything. What's wrong?
Michael? Honey, where are you going?
That kid's got a one-way ticket to Nowheresville.
Simon suspects drugs.
Oh, my.
That's bad.
So they already all know each other. They didn't have to do introductions or anything.
Slimer Pure Evil? Is it a movie at least?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Where did you get the money for this stuff, Michael?
Video
What
arcade.
difference does it make?
Yeah.
I got it, didn't I?
Yeah, that's it. Do it. Makes you forget all about your sister and your stupid piggy bank, doesn't it?
I want to see Slimer fight
This
that
stuff's
guy.
pretty
the
good,
Smoke guy.
but I got
Two
something
ghosts.
even better. Latest thing.
Oh, now that's cool. Mikey!
Oh, some
Mikey,
rocks.
you
I
gotta
should have got
try
some
it.
rocks.
Gives you a
Alabaster.
major high, like that.
I'm in. Okay, I'll try it.
You in, Michael?
You don't want to be left out, do you?
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Try it. Try it. You
Try
won't
the
believe-
AC cereal.
Cops!
What does that sign say?
Poisson?
That's how high he is, right?
Pasoi? Yeah, it's like Blade Runner language in the back there.
Listen to that guitar wailing.
We knew.
Wait!
Sorry, pal. At times like this, you're on your own.
Great. It was my first time. Honest. I'll never do it again.
What's up, Doc?
Huh? You're
I
not
thought
a
there'd be an
cop.
applause entrance,
Okay,
but
you win. You got me dead to rights.
Hey,
I'm not a
cops,
cop.
all cops are
already.
bunnies.
But just because I got long ears doesn't mean there's nothing in between them.
You were running from a rabbit? He's a cartoon.
Look who's talking.
Wall.
You know, kid, you don't look so good. What's this? A joint? So what's the big attraction? I mean,
Oh, that's
how did you
animation
get started
history right
anyway?
there. The
I
first time
started 'cause
Bugs
I wanted
ever
to.
uttered a joke.
What do you care?
Call it
Jeff Healy's in the
curiosity now, but if you're giving me that old cause I wanted to routine, maybe you need a little memory refresher.
A time machine?
I borrowed it from some coyote.
Of course, there's time travel in this.
Coyote's equipment is usually not very functional.
The Acme.
I'm guessing they're going to
That's
ancient
funny.
Egypt.
There's a couple of beers missing.
Oh, honey, you probably drank them watching football last night. Who else would take them?
Well, I'm going to start cleaning out the garage. Call me for lunch.
What a
You
dad.
guys cruising for lung cancer or what?
We're getting high. You know, grass, marijuana.
Well, yeah, sure, I knew that. Want a hit?
What's the matter? You scared?
No. No.
T&M.
You still think
Together
it was
they're
your choice?
trademarked.
I didn't want him to think I was a wimp.
Better a wimp than an all-day sucker.
But I make them feel good. I make them...
Sure, drugs make you feel good for a while, but that's only temporary.
So you gotta get more
sooner
drugs.
or later. Is that what you want, Doc? Really?
For $10, I could score us some crack.
Oh, yeah, crack. Now what's up?
Escalated very quickly.
But crack? That's serious stuff.
It's adorable.
Michael. You're not gonna chicken out on your friends,
Freebasing
are you?
it feel even
What are
better.
you, baby?
Got your wallet.
Got your nose, so she can see the ghost.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What's gonna be down that manhole?
There we go.
I think they could only afford one Ninja Turtle.
Cowabunga, dude! How did you ever get so totally cool?
What am I doing down here?
Like you fell through a radical hole, dude. You could have avoided it, but you weren't thinking. Come to think
Also,
of it.
if you knew
That's a
that by taking drugs you would get to meet the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, wouldn't you do it?
Or Elf. I mean, I would be mainlining heroin right now if Elf would appear out of a picture frame right now. But
None of your problem.
What problem?
Drugs, bud. Your brain must be like really messed up.
Drugs don't do anything.
I mean, they always talk like they're on
He's a
drugs.
stoner, yeah.
Right, Mikey?
Right.
Whoa, dude. If you're taking his word for it, you're really in trouble. Better see for yourself.
What are you talking about?
This.
Sewers are filled with waste, right?
yeah, psychedelic waste, and that's where it's gonna get weird. It's gonna start getting weird, everybody.
Oh boy. All right, are we standing for this? Or
No,
are we still
we can sit down because I want to point out that so in America, what we all got during the live broadcast was President Bush and Barbara and their dog Millie. But this is true in other countries. They had their own public speakers beforehand. So we had who was the Prime Minister of Japan, or it was the Emperor Ito.
Is that the guy that Bush threw up on?
I don't think it was this guy. No, I think it was the other Bush. Then this is Queen Elizabeth II.
She introduced
She
it?
actually did. I couldn't find a record of this, but according to UK records of it, she did a videotaped intro. And then, of course, Saddam Hussein did his dog Betsy. It was whoever was in charge basically needed to do the intro for their country. But George, it's time for
Wait, I want to take a poll. What do people think of it so far? You digging it so far? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I like it too. But you get this team together. You don't want them to talk about drugs. You want them to do some cool shit, don't you? Do they do some cool shit coming up?
Yes, they go out there. There's roller coasters involved.
Okay.
So cool stuff soon.
Well, let's take another poll. Who wants to do drugs right now? All right. So it didn't work. It didn't work.
Yeah. So George, what do we have for a commercial break?
So not only did they show anti-drug PSAs all the time, but local stations would put on these 5-second bumpers that are increasingly bizarre. This is from 1987.
Saturday morning cartoons will be right back.
Getting into drugs and being high is a stupid thing to do. Or being in control is
Oh, somebody make that skateboard.
the easiest thing to do. Being original and take a stand. You are free to say
This is shot on location in New York City,
Let a
actually.
friend push you into taking drugs. You got a right to say no, no, right to say no.
Toe tapper.
ABC.
Are you hungry for a yummy surprise?
So regular commercials followed by bumpers.
For great surprises, there's nothing as nice as new Sun-Kissed fruit surprises.
Great tasting chewy snacks made with real fruit. With a surprise on every roll.
New Sun-Kissed fruit surprises.
New from Sunkist, the snack that packs a surprise. Join with Channel 7 as we crack down on crack.
Now everybody can act out stories where they buy a Berenstain Bears Happy Meal.
They get one of 4 Berenstain Bears in a box that's a Bear Village building.
I hate this
You're not
voice.
making that up, are you, Papa?
No.
The Berenstain Bears, a different one each week at McDonald's.
Crack. It's cheap. It's deadly. Don't do it.
Bring Final home on video.
Got it.
And
All I heard
watch
was
it
crack is
bring
cheap.
fun.
That sounds
In
good.
front. Higher. Laughter. And love. Steven Spielberg presents An American Tale, a Don Bluth film. Now at video retailers everywhere.
Channel 7 urges you to stay away from crack. It will crack you up.
Okay.
Did that ever work for Channel 7? Do you think that anybody stayed away from crack because of that?
It was a tax write-off, I think.
Okay. all
What
right.
was the last thing that he said?
Stay away from crack. It'll crack you up.
That also
laughing
sounds
already.
pretty good. It doesn't sound bad. It's cheap and it cracks you up. I don't know. All right, so part 2, it becomes more of an Alice in Wonderland thing. Gets psychedelic. So
I think everybody should drop the acid now.
yeah, I
drop
think
the acid
now
right
put,
now.
put the blotter on,
Yeah.
and here we go.
Now back to Saturday morning cartoons.
Where am I?
Well, you're about to take a trip through the human brain, thanks to the power of imagination.
Again, why wouldn't you want to do this?
It's like Six
I'm
Flags.
gonna go on this ride. Kermit's taking me to the tunnel of love. Aren't you cute?
I mean, I feel like this is what a DMT trip would probably be like, right?
You see, Michael, drugs can take you up and make you feel okay for a while.
Yeah, I'll say.
I'm sorry, that's Welker's worst voice. It doesn't work.
This is what's inside George's brain.
24/7.
You're gonna owe me big for this one, Storm.
Kind of looks like a relatable Dragon Slayer.
Oh, the intro to Dragon Slayer, yeah.
Take drugs just to feel normal.
What's wrong? What's happening?
Drugs. This is what they do to your brain,
Where can I get
Michael.
them?
How do they know?
This is just one artist's conception.
They killed Gonzo?
Hey, this isn't romantic. It's not even pretty. And most important, I don't like it in here.
These animation cells have to be worth a lot of
Where are we
money.
now?
Yeah.
We're inside me? This is what's happening inside me?
In a white room with black curtains.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
Who can think straight?
Wait, is this pro or anti-drug?
I still don't know.
Still waiting.
Hey, he's gonna fall!
Abandoned brain.
Weirdos and kids first.
Open it up.
I can't! I can't get out! It's my brain! Somebody help me! Somebody! Help me. What's happening to me?
Are you okay?
Huh?
DuckTales?
It's still going.
Oh man, I gotta get off of these drugs.
Drugs? Oh, bad news, Michael. Why don't you just say no?
Well, maybe it's because I don't want to.
Maybe it's because you don't know how. Let's show him how to say no.
Musical number?
Yeah, you look like three fine lads. You know, I might have something here you'd like to
He just
try.
farted out that drug.
Something to make you feel real good.
Is there yet wild, bad, wonderful ways to say no? No thanks. No way.
Better learn a few and take 'em wherever you go.
No thanks, no sir.
If your pals are
Everybody now.
Here's a practical reply. Go ahead, let's try spit right in his eye and say no.
There's a million international ways to say no.
Those drugs are so boring.
All around the world, the smart guys are giving us dope.
I'm in training for football.
I feel like we should have planned a dance number for this.
Shut up.
Yeah, we fucked up.
It's the bottom line to show you how to say no.
Now you could say beat it, get lost, get out of my face with that stuff.
But that could be tactless. You may prefer cool, like this.
I'll get you guys later, okay?
I've got too much much homework. It's rough.
Bad kids always respond well to musical numbers,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
Our hamster does.
There's no time to kill.
So I'll catch you later. Like that guy will.
Guess I'm
And
allergic.
a good excuse is something you never outgrow.
That's my complexion.
When you pals say, let's get wrecked.
Master of blood, self respect.
Go on, push, eject, protect yourself. Get up and go. Be the first one on your block to say.
Yeah, forget it, Doc.
Would this work on Broadway? I mean,
What a nightmare.
Did the drugs cause the characters, or did they show up while he was doing drugs?
people are still debating that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we alone?
I thought I told you to stay out of here.
Pooh Bear wants to know why you don't talk to Mom and Dad.
Tell Pooh Bear to mind his
fuck
own
off.
business.
I just want it to be like it was before.
Yeah, well, it's not like it was. So get out of here. And if you say a word to Mom or Dad,
Ow, you're hurting me.
I didn't mean to.
Pesky brat. You did the right thing.
Well, I don't know. She is my little sister.
The drug guy's so
I don't
well
know
dressed.
what's right anymore.
You know? He looks sharp.
I'm not
Formal.
in very good shape.
You look great. Would I lie to you?
Well,
I want him to unspool that so bad, please.
I mean,
Oh, there's the thing.
This
There's
is
the
what I
thing.
see in the mirror every morning.
Well, look at there's the thing down the bottom left. We get a different angle at it.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
The blue. What is it? Is it
Pope
razor
hat.
blade? Razor blade?
Yeah. I mean, even like George C. Scott's like, I'm a drug and I don't even know what half this shit is.
I'm in serious trouble. We gotta do something about this.
Hey!
Hey!
I just saw myself. Man, I look great.
Uh-huh. The thing is, we don't always see things the way they really are. This one, for instance. What do you see?
Me. I see me.
Wrong! Flag on the play, 10-point penalty.
Who's that?
Well, it's not Freddy Krueger. This is you. Pretty pitiful, huh? You see, drugs aren't your pal.
Is
They're
that our
your
thumbnail?
enemy,
That's our
storming
thumbnail.
the
I think so.
battlements, trying to take control.
I can quit if I want to. I'm in charge of my life.
Wrong! Not if you're on drugs. If you don't believe me, talk to the man in charge.
But that's me. I'm in charge of my life. The man in charge.
Glomer?
Hi,
Somebody help me!
Michael Eisner.
How do I get out of here?
You don't want to be left out, do you? Try. Trust me.
I would go to this amusement park.
Me too.
Listen to me, Mikey.
Into the colon.
I think this is actually Action Park.
You're on your own.
Scared to try something new? Do it!
This is like Fantasia level animation here.
We could turn this into an anti-masturbation episode. Maybe changing like 10 frames.
You'll get hair on your palms, fella.
see your future. My future?
Who's a fortune teller? Anybody want to wager a guess?
Cubert. I'm going to say Cubert. Any guesses? Who? Gonzo?
All right.
Okay.
One of the Inhumanoids?
Oh, yes, I can see it all. Well, some of it. Come in, my fine young friend, and I'll peer into your future in my little crystal ball.
Come on, Corey. Your big brother uses it.
And if I do what Michael does, maybe we could be friends again.
Sounds right to me. What do
Show
you
me
say?
how to use that blue thing on the left.
It's me. This is my future?
It is if you don't get off those drugs.
You ever seen
You
Rubber Band for a
use,
Dream?
you lose.
Listen to us. We care about you, Mikey.
What's up, Doc, is your life, if you don't cut it out.
There's nothing cool about a fool on drugs.
Just believe it.
It's a terrible Kermit.
Just catchphrases.
You're excellent just the way you are.
Baby
Without
Kermit, an
drugs.
authority on coolness.
How do I get out of here? No! Corey, don't you ever do this stuff.
But you did it.
I was a dope. I was wrong.
Then stop. Please, Michael.
I don't know if I can.
Face it, kid. We're buddies for life, whether you like it or not.
You don't have to quit on your own. Talk to Mom and Dad. They'll help. I'll help.
Listen to me, Mikey.
I think I've listened to you long enough.
I still don't understand the physics of ghosts in this.
Maybe Queen Elizabeth set it up better.
And you get better.
He's right, you know. He will try to come back.
And when he gets here, we'll be ready for him. Right, guys?
Right!
So you could get the poster at video stores.
Oh, thank
Where
goodness.
can I get the drugs?
I thought I was going to miss something important.
Come on, sis. Let's go talk to Mom and Dad.
But we hope that in that song,
Oh, that was an Ashman?
Ashman and Menken.
Yeah.
Deke, we got all the heavy hitters.
Oh, boy. Pediatrics were involved. Cable casters. There we go. Oh.
Wait, no,
McDonald's Corporation, its licensees, and
Okay.
Ronald McDonald.
they had to thank
Children's Charity.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
So yeah, that song, "A Million Wonderful Ways to Say No," was written by Menken and Ashman, who are Academy Award winners. A year before the special came out, they wrote the music for 4 years. They wrote Little Shop of Horrors, the soundtrack to that. They wrote the music to The Little Mermaid.
For real? These
Yes.
guys are legit.
Oh, Academy Award, Aladdin. They were responsible for the revival of Disney in the 80s and 90s, and Beauty and the Beast.
Has anybody ever asked them about it in interviews before?
I bet somebody has
Okay.
somewhere. Well, one of them isn't
They
around
say
anymore.
no.
Oh,
They say no.
Say no.
There's a million ways to do it. All right. Well, it's time now to play a game show that I think everyone will love. It's called What Were They Smoking?
Yes. Perfect.
All right.
All right.
A blue thing?
That's the
They were
blue.
smoking a blue thing.
We will have a box of mysterious drugs at the open house immediately following this. All right. So I'm going to show you a cartoon that had an episode about drugs. Some of these we've watched, most of them we haven't. And you have to tell me the fictional name of the drug in the episode. And then I'll show you what the fictional name is and then what the drug did, what the results of the drug were. There's patterns to all the drug episodes we've watched so far. All right, so the first one is one we actually watched with Kyle Mooney. It's a Brave Star, the drug episode.
Oh, yeah.
So-
I think I produced that one, too.
Yeah, do you
Okay.
guys remember? Here, I'm going to give you a multiple choice.
Okay.
I wasn't on this one. I didn't watch it.
All right,
Twist.
was it called Twist? Was it called Spin? Was it called Growlix? Or was it called Moxie?
It's either twist or spin.
I'm going.
What do you guys think? Yeah?
Spin? Okay, it
I
sounds
think
like the
it's spin.
consensus
Yeah,
is
yeah.
spin.
I'm
All right.
going spin.
Spin is fun. Wow. Spin. I've heard of it. Dreamy dreams. Love to have money. Buy more spin.
Okay, all-time classic. Yeah.
Classic.
G.I. Joe did an anti-drug episode. Was the fake drug in that one called Destrex? Was it called Quark? Was it called Gleam? Or was it called Spark? What do you think?
These are better names than actual drugs.
Well, yeah, they'd sell better, I think, yeah.
Gleam's a toothpaste, I think.
My grandparents had Gleam toothpaste, but
Okay.
was it also a G.I. Joe drug?
I think it's going to be in the same realm as spin. I'm going to go with Spark.
Yeah, D.
Okay, Caitlin, you want to wager a guess?
I'm gonna go Destrex.
What's the consensus out there? D? Okay.
Why not introduce her to our newest product? It's called Spark.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with me. Nothing. I can handle it. I'm fine. Just need a little more energy, that's all.
I could go for some Spark right about now.
Yeah, I know. Captain Planet did a lot of very special. I think they were all very special episodes, but was the drug in the drug episode called Fossil? Was it called Coal Sticks? Little Rickles? Or Bliss? What was the fake drug in?
I don't know why you would pick Fossil, so I'm going to say Fossil. I feel like Fossil
Okay.
would be the one. Although Bliss is a close second.
What do you guys
I'm
think?
going with Bliss.
Caitlin?
I think it's clearly Little Rickles.
Okay. What do you all think? Okay. Let's find out.
But once you've felt bliss, none of that will matter.
So all drug dealers look like this.
Give those back!
This is a day later.
You stupid cow! I needed those!
You stupid cow, I needed those.
Ziploc bag.
Makes him better at riding a bike.
Yeah.
What was
All right.
it? I didn't hear it.
Oh, it was
It was Little
Bliss.
Rickles. It was Little Rickles.
It was Little Rickles?
Bliss.
It was Little Rickles, yeah.
It was Bliss?
Bliss. Yeah, Bliss. Yeah. Okay, this next one is Cops. We haven't watched this one, but I feel like this one would be worth
Who's
watching.
winning so far?
Let's just say the audience.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's the audience.
All right.
All right,
I
so
thought I was up 3.
Cops. Cops. What is the fake drug in this one? Is it Crystal Twist? Is it Green Diamond? Is it Jamaica Ska? Or is it government cheese? What's the...
I gotta say, Nick, you're really good at naming drugs.
Thank you very much.
I'd say that's one of your top assets.
Means a lot, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, what do you think?
Crystal Twist, final answer.
Okay.
I'm going Crystal Twist, too. Yeah.
George?
I'm going Green Diamond because crystal is in actual drugs.
Yeah.
I don't think they.
Oh, yeah.
Audience,
yeah.
what do you think?
It's a twist of it.
Green Diamond? Okay, here we go. Let's find out.
Hello, my good man.
It's Iron Maiden. It's Eddie from the...
For another taste of Crystal Twist?
Yes. How do you
Take
take it?
Hold it, Buster.
200 Crystal Twist addicts this week, but it's only Tuesday.
He-Man had one?
He-Man had two different
What?
anti-drug episodes. All right, so what is the... I picked one of them. I thought it had the more interesting drug. So is the drug there, is it called the Elixir of Evil Lynn? Is it called the Flower of Eternia? Is it called Orko's Lament? Or is it exactly like regular cocaine, but the blue version? What is the He-Man fake drug?
I think it's going to be D. My guess is D because it's the
Okay.
longest answer.
Okay.
I'm going B, Flower of Eternia.
Okay.
D, penultimate answer.
Okay, and audience, what do you think? Okay, let's find out.
Here, young man, this is for you. It smells wonderful.
It's the Flower of Eternia.
Chad, don't do that!
I'm winning, Joe.
Wow! Hey, what's happening? I feel like flying! Whoa!
You gave him a flower. He's just a little kid.
And he's getting on my nerves.
And that's how you play. What were they smoking?
How dare you?
That was great.
It made him happy.
That was great.
He thought he could fly, but that's a little dangerous. But other than that, I thought it looked pretty fun. All right.
Well, we never got the answer as to what the blue thing was, right? We never got the answer.
No, but the idea was that all the He-Man action figures, they would just make the blue versions of like Teela and call it Evil Teela, and then the blue He-Man. So that was the joke there.
No, it wasn't the blue thing in the corner.
The blue thing, the blue drug. No, we did not figure that out. No.
Yeah.
Do we learn anything today, George?
You know, I think I've got a lesson just off the top of my head.
Okay, why don't you stand in the middle here?
There's a lesson here for all of us. If we learned anything from the 1980s, it's that drugs are bad. Except for drugs prescribed by a doctor, then drugs are good. Unless that doctor is a shill for a corrupt pharmaceutical conglomerate, then drugs are bad. So if we learned anything from the 1980s, it's that drugs are bad or good. Unless it's a placebo, then drugs are just neutral. Unless you're hypoglycemic, because then that sugar pill is actually good for you. So if we learned anything from the 1980s, it's that drugs are bad or good or neutral. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
But what exactly does bad mean when it comes to drugs? Are all drugs equally bad? Is puffing on the spliff at Laser Floyd as bad as stuffing your face into a 2-gallon Ziploc of crocodile at a Mongolian whorehouse? It wasn't always easy for a kid to know the difference. At least based on the ever-changing drug laws, much less the influence of one's socioeconomic status on the repercussions of getting caught. For example, crack and cocaine are pharmacologically identical, but the difference in the consequences for a coked-up stockbroker and an impoverished crack user couldn't have been more stark. Meanwhile, white kids in the suburbs were assigned well-known cartoon characters to follow them around and warn them about the dangers of narcotics. I'm not ashamed to admit Foo first steered me away from many an opium den when I was in junior high.
Foofer? Sorry, I know we're not supposed to interrupt the lessons.
I'm going to start over. But perhaps we should have identified which drugs were bad by their legality. Yet marijuana was legal until the early 20th century. Then the Marijuana Tax Act of 1937 made it illegal, following a dubious public health panic arranged by William Randolph Hearst to open the market for DuPont's newly developed nylon to replace hemp in industrial applications, netting the company billions of dollars. It's not a conspiracy theory. Google it. But then marijuana went from illegal and terrifying to illegal and hilarious due to the tireless lobbying efforts of Cheech and Chong. And now marijuana is finally legal again. So can a drug be bad at one time and good at another? Or should the law not be the place where we look for our ethics? Shouldn't our legal code reflect rather than inform our morality? These are serious questions. I'd like to say I have all the answers. Well, I do. And it's no joke, because if I learned anything from the 1980s, it's that drugs are no laughing matter, except for nitrous oxide. And that's why I always say, the more you battle is twice the number.
It's
Good
George. Yes.
I didn't think I would. I would hear the phrase Mongolian whorehouse this early, but full of surprises, George.
Nice work. All right, are we? What did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you like the? I liked it. I thought it was cool, actually. I thought the terrifying drug scenes went on a little bit too long, but I wish I would have been on drugs for those. But otherwise, I think it was pretty good.
Well, Caitlin baked a Ziggy cake. Do we have it out here? Did anybody see
It's out by the bar, but that
Help
was
yourself
last
to
night's creation. Please have some at the open
It's
house.
impressive. Like you knocked it out of the
impressive.
park. Yeah.
And also for those who watched the show, a Cookie Madison from New Zealand made a comic featuring. Oh yeah, there it is.
Saturday Morning Mysteries.
And Caitlin was burning the midnight oil, making copies of this for sale afterwards. So if you want to get these for $10, the proceeds will go to Cookie Madison, and you can read and pore over every detail of those frames.
Okay, all right. We're gonna be hanging out here for a while. Then we're gonna go over to the open house and come over. I'm not gonna be wearing this at the open house, so don't worry.
You can stay in your pajamas if you want to.
I started getting chilly during the all right.
Until next time, happy Shaturday, everybody.
Happy Shaturday!